on the Falcons of Toronto. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll start this drive out on the ground. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes. See if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now they'll shift things around.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They
go play action here on first down. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Xavier Worthy with career touchdown number 157, moving him past Terrell Owens and into a tie with Randy Moss for 4th on the all-time list. And the Bucs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. 32-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. The Falcons at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that you're open week comes a little bit later in the year, but when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Buccaneers 14. Falcons, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Let's go now.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Now a 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Now back to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll go to the ground attack. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
40-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. 18 Raptor. 18 Raptor. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And Xavier Worthy with career touchdown number 158. That pushes him past Randy Moss and into 4th place all time. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Let's go now.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
They're able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That'll give them 8 that time. And it'll be second and a couple.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here we go. Cut.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Buccaneer first down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit. And now they're out executing.
Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
That one out wide and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here just past the 25. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles. At that time, a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. on the inside handoff. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
18 Cardinal, 18 Mustang 19.
They're going to look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. A very costly sack there on third and goal, pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on fourth. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Back to throw here. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out first and 10 at their own 42. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Still going inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The point after is good. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Powering his way forward. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
19! Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Bobcat, 60 go.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards that.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hold it ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go. Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
19 tight. 18, 5 in.
He'll drop to throw. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. That one a first down pickup of 8. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
18 Rattler. Let's go now.
13 yards.
They'll drop to throw.
First down.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go. Ready.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
35. Falcons 20.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Well, here's the first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
They'll throw now on the final play.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down and
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
It's a gain of 8.
Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 45-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for 1st.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. It's caught right side, Dixon. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
At the 44-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They run a draw here on 2nd down. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bucs take a 3-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Back to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
At the 6-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to widen their advantage. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They'll set up to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Tight, 19 tight. Let's go now.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! And Xavier Worthy, 52 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds here as his guys will have it to start the 4th. This time has run out on quarter number 3. Welcome back to Toronto. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
70 Lions.
Second and 11. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He'll look to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Track 60.
Now back to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Bucs are going to have it here just past the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball at a comfortable 4th quarter lead. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready up.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
Bronco 80. Traffic. Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to have the Bucs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Now they'll change things up.
Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Thornton, the motion man right.
Go.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Dante Thornton with career touchdown number 163. That moves him past LT and into third place all time. And the Bucs add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
They're going to look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Back to throw here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The offense on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Falcons 27.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. That's pulled in at the 32.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At the 47-yard line.
Okay, break. 18, Pioneer. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Dixon has it. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
44 yards.
A big-time play there for the Falcons. 44 yards.
First and
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal.
Hurry, 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 hurry.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on second down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on third down?
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Let's go now.
They'll drop the throw. And that is caught. And they're going to see this one at the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
34.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He sets to fire deep.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now